Hello guys, welcome back to the channel, and today we are going to today I am gonna explain on today's trip. So as of today I am gonna go here, click in Google. So since we went to Darjeeling, Kalimpong and Gangtok, so those who want to go for this trip, this video is for you. Otherwise you just want to see how Darjeeling, Kalimpong and Gangtok are. So let's go here. Here we have Darjeeling. So let's go here, Darjeeling. So Darjeeling, as you can see, it is a city in West Bengal. It is a city in West Bengal over here. And okay, so now let's see some. So Darjeeling is a city in West Bengal, and the temperatures over here is about 14 to 20 degrees C, and so it's about 2 hours from here if you go on by flight. And if you want to go from flight from Hyderabad, you have to go from the Rajiv Gandhi International Airport, and then you land in the nearest airport in Darjeeling, which is the Bagdogra Airport, a defense airport in Bagdogra near Siliguri, which is also a pretty famous place. So now let's look at Darjeeling tourism places. So now let's look at the Darjeeling tourist places. So what we have is, first, Darjeeling, the Queen of Hills, offers breathtaking views of the Himalayas, lusty gardens and colonial charm. Top attractions include the toy train, the iconic toy train, which is actually pretty bit old. It's super old, the toy train ride, but it's not a toy. Spectacular sunrises at Tiger Hill. Yeah, but I want to tell you something. If the sky is foggy, you cannot see the Tiger Hill sunrise, and we cannot do that. So, and also the vibrant mall road, which has a lot of rush, and it takes a lot of time from your hotel. So yeah. So our hotel was Mount Lungta Boutique Hotel and Spa. It was located in Darjeeling near the Goom railway station. Okay, so now I am gonna give everything about this. So scenic and nature viewpoints. We have first coming in is Tiger Hill, famous for panoramic views of Mount Kanchenjunga at sunrise. Yeah, it's actually pretty beautiful. If you look in some videos, it is pretty beautiful. And at the last, I'm gonna show how does it look like. So this is a 3-part video. So first I'm gonna tell about Darjeeling, then Kalimpong, then Gangtok. So next is Batasya Loop, a marvel of engineering where the toy train makes a spiral loop. Yeah, that's where it makes a spiral loop. There's also a tiny station there where you can board the toy train, and it also has a 360 degree view of snow-capped peaks and the Gorkha Wall Memorial. So at the last, I'm gonna show everything like the images, and we have Rock Garden and Ganga Maya Park, a picturesque spot with terraced gardens, waterfalls and boating. So actually we don't have this rock garden in our trip, but maybe you can get it. So in the iconic experiences, you have the Darjeeling Himalayan Railway, which is the toy train. So I'm telling you, the toy train is not for kids. It should be classified as a mini train, to be honest, because it's not super small. There are seats you can sit on, And then there are two types of trains. The first type is diesel, and the second type is steam. If you are lucky enough to get steam, you can enjoy it really, but for us we got the diesel one. So next we have a Darjeeling ropeway, which I didn't know that existed. Okay, so it's Asia's first passenger cable car system, offering stunning aerial views of the Rangit Valley and dense tea estates. Yeah. Okay, so teas and wildlife. We have Happy Valley Tea Estate, one of the oldest tea gardens where we can watch the tea making process and sample fresh views. So, and then we have Padmaja Naidu Himalayan Zoological Park and Himalayan Mountaineering Institute. So, it is actually pretty good, and the animals over there, it's pretty exotic, like the slow leopard, the red panda, and the Tibetan wolf. But over there is the the Himalayan wolf also. And then talking about cultural peace and spirituality, and yes, so now this is where the Himalayan Mountaineering Institute comes in. So we have the Japanese temple and Peace Pagoda located close to each other. Yes, it is pretty much, but yeah, it is offering serene environments, large Buddha statues, and panoramic views of the town. But to go to the Peace Pagoda and take a picture, it's a pretty not a long walk, but there are like a ton of steps, Yeah. So then we had the Goom Monastery, which is located in Goom, a nearby place in Darjeeling, and it is one of the oldest monasteries in the area, which we didn't go to. Famous for its 15-foot statue of the Maitreya Buddha. Okay, so here in the Himalayan Mountaineering Institute, which is located near the zoo, it features a mountaineering museum and an Everest expedition museum. So and also when you take a close in, try to look at the things the things that mountaineers use. It's placed in some boxes, not like boxes, it's hanged. It's put near the wall, put on the wall. Okay. Okay, so this we have the Chaurasta and Mall Road, the central hub of Darjeeling. It is a pedestrian only zone perfect for leisurely strolls, stoppings, and sipping local tea. Glenarry's Bakery and Cafe, a heritage eatery famous for its baked goods, cakes, and continental breakfast. So now we have just took a small look. So now let's go in every single place one by one, from only the weird ones, like the Darjeeling Himalayan Railway, Padmaja Naidu Himalayan Zoological Park. Okay, we'll be going to those. So now let me type. Okay, let's type Darjeeling. Okay, Darjeeling Himalayan Railway. So this is the Darjeeling Himalayan Railway, and it looks like this. So that's how the train looks. This is the steam version, and there is also a diesel version too. This is the diesel one. As you can see, this is the diesel one over here. And now if we want to look in the inside it looks like, okay, I'm gonna go back. It looks like this. This is where it says Darjeeling toy train inside. Now to book this train, how to book it is using the IRCTC app or through the Indian Railways government, or here the Indian Railways portal. So we go in here. Yeah, it's gonna load in here. Now I don't know how, but you can you can take the toy train, and it's connecting New Jalpaiguri to Darjeeling. And New Jalpaiguri, I am telling something, it's the nearest railway station to Darjeeling. Yeah, built between 1879 and 1881. That's what I meant. It is pretty old, and it is a designated UNESCO World Heritage Site. It is renowned for its steep climbs and scenic rooms. Key details and highlights. So, route, it spans approximately 88 kilometers, pretty long, and it's climbing from about 100 meters above sea level to 2200 meters at Darjeeling. Engineering marvels. The train navigates steep gradients using engineering feats like multiple zigzags and spirals. The famous Batasia loop offers sweeping panoramic views of the Darjeeling town and Mount Kanchenjunga. And the Goom station, which is where the toy train takes a loop and starts heading back to the Darjeeling toy train station at an altitude of 2258 meters, 7477 feet. It's the highest railway station in India. Okay, Alan, let's get back. And then the powerful then the popular services, which we have joyrides, and then jungle safaris, regular passenger trains. Then now how to book tickets. Okay, so for joyrides, it can be booked at the Darjeeling railway station or through the passenger reservation system network of India Railways. Online booking, regular passenger tickets, and certain joyride bookings can be made online via the IRCTC Tourism or Indian Railways portals. Okay, now to book a dedicated century-old B-class train locomotive, you can email director.dhr@gmail.com or call DHR officials directly. Okay. Okay, so the next one is we have the Darjeeling Batasia loop. So this is how it looks like. Let's go in images. And so this is the Batasia loop. As you can see, this is the Gorkha Wall Memorial. This is Singh Warrior, and then there's where it loops around over just behind over there. Yeah, and it's just a Gorkha War memorial, and the Gu Monastery is pretty near from there. Now let's look at the Darjeeling Zoo, which is the Padmaja Naidu Himalayan Zoo. So it's about pretty near. It's so in images we have like a red panda, Asiatic black bear, then jungle cat, and then we have tigers also. Okay, so next we have Darjeeling. Next we have Mountaineering Institute. Mountaineering Institute. Yes. Now we have, so near, this is the images, like here or there. In this photo there are like the types of knots and everything. Okay, and now we have Okay, this is also pretty old. Though the zoo is not so old, but now let's look at the Japanese temple. Japanese temple. So this is the peace pagoda, how it looks like. This, and we even went inside mm, to look at. So this is the peace pagoda, and that is the temple. And then we have the Go monastery. And then we have Go monastery. Yes, this is how it looks like. It's the oldest monastery in Darjeeling. Okay, so that's it for today, and okay, goodbye.